Now, I'm not one to normally do day one videos unless it's something that was given to me and I'm part of some sort of embargo, but this is something that I bought. This is something that I ordered. And I usually like to spend some time with it before I share all my thoughts, usually a couple weeks or a couple days, whatever. But I just got the new Mac Mini, the M1 Mac Mini, Apple's new silicon Mac. I needed to tell you, this thing is insane. Now, I'm going to do a full in-depth review because I'm actually redoing my entire desk setup around this new Mac Mini, but I just got to tell you, as a creative, as a filmmaker, I have never been more excited about a computer until this one. As soon as I was watching the keynote, aside from making some memes for Twitter and all that stuff, when they announced the Mac Mini, at first I thought I was like, I'm kind of stoked for a new MacBook Pro. I have a mid-2018 MacBook Pro currently, and it's fine. It was sort of a stopover for me until these ARM Macs came out, because I was like, I know at some point they're going to do this, because there was the rumors and all that. But when they announced that Mac Mini, I was like, that's the computer. 100%, no questions asked, take all my money, this is the computer for me. And now that it's here, all that hype is 100% true. I'm sure you have seen other videos talking about it and people doing benchmarks, all that stuff. Benchmarks, schbenchmarks, just for fun. This computer is the type of computer, when you start playing with it, you're like, how do I break this thing? Like, what can I throw at this computer to make it finally cripple to its knees? Like, what is the thing that's gonna slow this down? In the 3 hours that I've had it so far, I've thrown crap at the wall. Nothing has slowed this computer down. So what I did is I went on the internet. I have some nice cameras. I've got X-T3s and Blackmagic Pocket 4Ks, GH5s, whatever. But I wanted to see if I could find some really hardcore, brand new codec stuff that we could throw at this computer to see if it would bring it down. And so what I did is I got the Sony 10-bit 422 H.265 files. I've got Canon R5 RAW files, and I've also got Blackmagic 12K RAW files running in Resolve. And honestly, this thing it's butter. You don't have drop frames. The thing just runs like butter. And on top of that, while I had Resolve open, I had Final Cut running with the Sony files, and it was running just fine. Both programs running at the same time. We've got Resolve running 12K B-RAW footage while Final Cut Pro is running Sony 10-bit 422 files. This is unheard of. I'm coming from a mid-2018 MacBook Pro, which is no slouch of a computer. It's got a Radeon graphics card, all that stuff. And I would have 10-bit 4K from my GH5 barely played back in Final Cut. And now we're talking about brand new top-of-the-line cameras on a computer that cost me $1,200. What are we doing? What is happening? The future is absolutely here now. As a creative, you should be so freaking excited about the tools that you have at your disposal now. Think about what we have now. We have the DJI Mini 2, which is a 4K production capable drone. We've got the iPhone 12 mini, which is a Dolby Vision HDR 10-bit camera with 2 lenses. And now we have the Mac Mini, which is rivaling sometimes even the $20,000 plus Mac Pro. And all of that now can be had for $2,500. So this is just where my head is at right now, and I will definitely be sharing more from this computer. Like I said, I'm gonna do a full desk setup of my new kind of creative workstation. This computer is just the dream computer that I've honestly been waiting for, at a price point that is so affordable that even if they came out with M2 MacBooks in 6 months to a year, whatever, I have got my money's worth just in the few hours that I've had this thing as it is. My workflow and how I'll be able to edit and cut things for YouTube, for clients, the speed improvements that I have already, even if it's just for 6 months to a year, will pay itself off, no question at all. So that's my initial take. Expect more on the Mac Mini. I hope you like this video. It was a quick one. It was a fun one. I hope you're excited about these M1s as much as I am. But until the next video, I love you. I'm Patrick, and I'll see you in the comments. If you have questions about this setup for the next video, whatever it is, I'm rambling. We're gonna keep talking for no reason, and then let's just go to the end cards. Peace.